Hello there, how are you? That's good to hear. My name is Dr. Snapdragon. Nice to meet you. Can you just quickly confirm your name and date of birth for me? Okay, correct. Let me just find your file here. There we go. Okay. So today I'm going to be conducting an eye exam for you. Is that correct? Okay, good. Sometimes people show up here and they're like, oh, I thought I was doing this exam, and it's like, no, you're actually booked in for this. So I'm glad you're here for the exam you think you are. So I'm going to be testing the nerves that supply your eyes today, and as well as just giving you a general eye exam, because I see in here that you haven't seen an optician in a while. Is that correct? Okay, that's no problem. So that's why I'm doing a test today. I see that you're wearing glasses. Could you just tell me what those are for? For looking at objects away. Okay, let me just make a note of that real quick. Do you currently have any eye pain or anything like that? Good. Well, I'm just going to pop on these gloves for both of our safety. And I do have your consent to begin this exam, is that right? Okay, good. I also hope you don't mind I'm not wearing my doctor's coat today. It's just very too hot, and honestly I'm just going to end up sweating buckets, so it's just easier this way. Okay, good. So you might see me from time to time over here jotting stuff down. I'm just taking notes, making marks of how you perform on different tests, so we can decide the best plan of action going forward, if that's okay. Yeah, okay, good. So if you want to just take a seat right there behind you, we'll get started. Okay, so our first test today is going to be very simply an eye chart. Okay, you see here we've switched to iPads just because it's easier to move around, because not other rooms have eye charts in them, unfortunately, but this way we have them. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to point to a line and I want you to read me out the letters. Okay, it's going to start easy and then get harder and harder and harder as we go on. Okay, good. So good, and this line, line 2, good, and line 3, good, and line 4, good, 5, good, 6, good, 7. Can you read 7 for me again? Okay, just gonna mark that down real quick. So from this you have 20/32 vision. That's what it says, but we're going to now test each individual eye. So we'll go left eye and right eye, it doesn't really matter the order, to see which eye is making up and deficient or that type of stuff. But I'm just going to jot that down real quick. So choose which eye you want to cover first. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, no peeking, keep that eye covered nice and tight. And could you read this line? Line 1, good, and line 2, good, line 3, good, line 4, good, line 5. Can you tell me the last 3 letters of line 5? Okay, so line 5, the second to last letter is actually an F, not an E. Okay, just let you know that there. And go ahead and swap to the other eye, covering it. Good, so let's start here. Line 1, good, line 2, good, line 3, good, line 4, good, line 5, good, line 6, good, line 7, good, line 8. Good, okay. Much better. I don't need you to go all the way down to the last line with is 20/20 vision, because we've already established that you have 20/32 vision, and it's definitely that first eye that's lacking a bit, but that's okay. That's all we need to do for now. So let me just make some notes here. Okay, so the second test we're going to do is going to be looking for any type of colour blindness, okay? So what I have up here is, let me get it unlocked. It locked on me. That's the one downside of using iPads. They tend to lock up on us quite a bit. But anyway, there's this test here, and all I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to start and you're going to tell me what number you see, okay? It shouldn't be too bad. It should be pretty quick. So what number is that there? Okay, good. And this number. Good. And this number. Nice. This number. Can you see it? Nice. Good job. This number. Good. This number. Nice. This number. Good. This number. Getting a bit harder now. Good. This number. Nice. This number. Good. This number. I'll take a guess if you can't tell. Okay, we'll go with that. This number. Good. This number. This number. This number. This number. This number. This number. Can you see it? Good. This number. Okay. We're almost done, I promise. And I think this is one of the hardest ones, can you tell? There you go, good. This number. Okay, good. Alright, we're almost there. What number is this? Good. Second to last one, I believe. Or potentially last one. Alright, this should be our last one. Good. Alright, so from that, just slightly tedious, I know, but you don't have any types of colour blindness. Even getting one wrong here and there, that's not the end of the world. Don't worry too much about it, okay? Good. So now we're going to test for any, wait, let me double check. Yeah, this test next. We're going to test for any visual negligence. So if your eye is not really picking up all your peripherals perfectly, okay? So this is, I like to call it the wiggle test, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers out towards the peripherals of your vision, and you're going to look straight ahead at me at the tip of my nose here, and you're going to tell me which finger is wiggling, okay? Very simple, just look straight ahead. Make sure your eyes are focused on my eyes or my nose or anything like that, okay? Ready? So, these are there, we're on your peripherals, okay? Ready? Good. 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 Very nicely done there. Just right. So the next thing we're going to do is do a visual field test. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to do it with you so I can tell when it should be coming into your view. You're going to cover the same eye as I do, and I'm going to bring my fingers slowly up into from different angles, and you tell me as soon as you can see it, okay? Ready? start with this eye. Good. 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 Alright, now we're just going to swap into the other eye. You ready? Same exact thing. Good. 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 Alright, nicely done there. Just gonna go ahead and write that down. So the next thing is I'm just gonna take a look and do an orbital exam, okay? So I'm just gonna come up a bit close and measure your eyes and make sure there's no problems, that your eyes are correctly spaced out, that your glasses are fitting you correctly, all of that stuff, okay? So I really shouldn't be needing more than about, that's the right way, more than about this much. So I'm just going to come up a little bit closer, okay, and just measure these parts of you and this part of your eye there. Good. Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, it looks good there. So it does seem that your glasses are fitting you correctly and everything as well. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some of the optic nerve exam with the cranial nerve exam. Okay, so we have 6 quick tests that I'm going to do to measure the ability of your optic nerves to function correctly. There's actually 4 that control all of your stuff with your eyes, okay? So the optic, the ocular motor, the trochlear and the abductans, okay? So those are the 4 nerves that help with different functions of your eyes, and the tests kind of all get lumped together because it's easier to do that way, okay? So just like the other one where I measured, I'm just going to come up a little closer here and take a look at your eyes and make sure everything is behaving as it should. Everything looks okay. And go over here, just gonna touch a little bit. See this eye, make sure everything's okay there. Okay, that seems good there. And actually, take a look at my pen. Okay, good. And the alignment's all good as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to close your eyes nice and tight, and I'm going to come to each eye and just try to open it a little bit. And so I want you to close your eye and prevent me from opening it, okay? It's not going to be really forceful or anything, but it's going to be enough that if you weren't trying to, I could kind of force your eyes open, but I don't want you to do that, okay? So stay here, so close your eyes tight and then try to stop me. Good. And the other eye. Good. And go back to this one. Same thing, just try to stop it. Good. Okay. And that all looks good there. So the next thing I'm going to test is your pupillary reflexes. And we do it here in a slightly different way than normally people do with light. We like to see the eyes dilate instead of constrict, because normally when you shine light in there you see the constriction really quickly, but instead what we're going to do is make it dark and then light, and you're going to see the eyes dilate, okay? So, sound good? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and block one of your eyes and then pull it away quickly, and I should be able to measure your eyes that way, okay? Ready, sister? There we go. And the other eye. Good. everything looks very well there. So now we're just going to test your eye movements and measure them and make sure that you don't have any restriction in your eye movements, okay? Okay, good. So all you're going to do is you're going to stare straight ahead and follow my finger wherever it goes, okay? So, ready, sister? Tip of my nose. And good. 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 I know there was hands there, I forgot. Good. There we go. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the same thing and just cover one eye for me, okay? So one eye covered and just follow my finger again. There we go, good job. Nicely done. Okay, and switch eyes. Cover the other one. Start with this one. There we go. Good job. Alright. The last thing I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to cover one eye and I'm going to check and see if you do any squinting. Squinting is not good, so we're just going to check that, okay? So I'm going to come up here and look over here at this eye, see if you squint. Do you squint? I don't think you squint. Okay, good. And we're going to go ahead and do the same and see this eye. Just check up here. Do you squint? I don't think you do. Alright. Just going to make my last little notes here. Everything looks good. I will give the report to the nurse and she'll send it to you soon. At the minute I don't recommend you changing anything about what you do. Everything looks fine. I would potentially recommend going to an ophthalmologist and just getting your glasses checked out to make sure they're still the correct strength. Okay. Other than that, that's all I have for you today. I hope that obviously you can at some point, now hopefully not too soon. Thank you again. Alright, bye now.